Hey everyone, Alistair here. I have a doll review for you today of my 3D printed Robotica, and I'll put a link to where you can find the files to get her printed or print her yourself in the description. This is the first doll that I technically own that's in the ball jointed doll style. She's pretty cool. So let's start. This is the first doll review I've done, so I don't know. I'm going to try to cover everything that I've seen other people cover in reviews. Here she is. There. She is not as big as a MSD doll. She's also like very slim and she's shorter. I think she's about 16 inches tall. And she has eyes. She has like I got her little acrylic eyes. She uses 8mm eyes, which I couldn't find that listed anywhere online. So that's from me to you. 8mm. I have her strung with some like pretty crappy elastic. It's just like some really thin stuff. I need to restring her with something better once I can buy some better elastic. So right now she's kind of just floppy. Her stringing is actually really interesting in that inside of her head, which I'll show you. It's kind of hard to see. There's this sort of like bridge right there. You can see where her eyes are in there too. There's this little bridge the elastic's supposed to loop to. Of course, that goes through the neck and into her torso has a similar type bridge that it attaches to. And then each of her legs also attached to that bridge. So each of her legs is strung independently. The person who modeled this to be 3D printed has a video on YouTube, which I'll also put in the description, of how you're supposed to string this doll. So that's what I followed. And then of course the arms are they're strung just by just the arms together through the torso piece. And she has a joint, of course, I showed you right here. She has like this she's double jointed with this little like peanut elbow piece. The interesting thing about her is that the elastic for her arms ends right at the top of her lower arm with another like bridging type of structure. And that leaves her hands on this rotating like sort of joint right here. And then they have like another bridging piece with the plastic like that. So you can do that. She's got pretty good actual traction, I guess. If the elastic was better, I'm sure she would be better. But so that's her arms. Her legs have this sort of peanut joint for the thigh, which in order to get her to sit, you have to rotate like this so that it's curved up, but to stand, it needs to be curved back. Her legs are double jointed with another similar like peanut piece. Connects right there. But the lower part of that joint has like a little clasp sort of look to it, and then has another bridge in there, and they just lock together. And she can do that. And then the elastic again stops right there. And then this leg, the foot, is a lot like the hand, where it's just like loose, I guess. But that's, and of her head, I didn't show you the head, I showed you the inside of her head. This little like helmet is also a piece that you can print, of course. And she's a little notch on the top of her head, right here, and a little hook right here. And it just clips on like that, and it just stays like that. She has this really cool detailing all over her body where I've painted black. It's a mixture of raised edges and indented lines. And of course you can clearly see she's a robot. If she was strung with better elastic, I'm confident that her posability would be really good, because even now with how loose she is, she will stand and she will hold most interesting sitting positions as well, and her head is very Very good motion and everything. She can look down, up really high, and of course to the sides and everything. And of course she's a robot, so natural posability, if you have one like her, probably might not be your main concern, as like I said, she is a robot. But yep, that's her. I would make her stand for you, but that would be a whole endeavor, I fear, as she is loosely strung right now. See? There you go. Probably edit out a little bit of getting her to stand, because it was just me silently finagling with her. But she does stand, even if you have some cheap elastic like I have right now. That's Robotica. And again, I'll put the link in the descriptions. And I hope you enjoyed this review. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day, month, year, life. And like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And I'll see you next time. Bye.